So we're at this stage. We've done 500, but it's quite shiny, so I'm going to go straight to it. This is because we've been using the tumbler for the first stage. So I've gone straight up to 1200 because I think the tumbler just makes it so much easier. Because it's what happens when you're doing it by hand is you get up all the way up to 1000 and something, and then that's when the scratches emerge, and then you need to worry. Excuse the mess on the table. And then you need to worry about going all the way back down to try and get the scratches out. If this is your first time coming across Stone Circle, please excuse my poor lighting and my lack of makeup and I've had a long day at work, and then I thought we've got this tub here of stones that have been in the tumbler and that need polishing up, and they kind of start off kind of a little bit dull, but they're smooth, which is the problem that we've been coming across. So it's probably quicker to do these by hand than to wait the 3 weeks it takes for the tumbler to finish it from start to finish. And if we just take it out after that first stage and try this way, Fox had really good results trying it so far, so I am following in his footsteps. Don't know what's on the TV, please forgive the noise. There's fireworks going on outside. That painting in the back, that green one, that is actually one of Fox's. He is a spray paint artist in his spare time. Not that he ever has any spare time. What's his at? I think he's at Geometric Fox. I think that's his spray paint page on Instagram. And as you can see, it's getting a really... I'm really impressed with this. This is easy. By comparison to an hour, this has been like 15 minutes. It's a crazy difference, just because it's not got any scratches in it anymore, because the tumbler took them out. So we've got some nice cairngorm stone here as well that we really need to... the smoky quartz that we pick up. It's been tumbled, so it's really super smooth. And that'll be my next experiment. We put in that really nice jasper that I found a few weeks back. The lighting's not good, I'm sorry. And he's got a galaxy stone there as well, which is going to be harder. That I might start like a pop for things that need to go through the next stages in the tumbler, because some of them are going to be a bit difficult for the shape. I am going to... It's looking really good round about the outside, but you may be able to see the shine there, and the centre's not just as good, so I'm going to pick this up. Sorry. He's been such a good boy with the fireworks. He's not even fussed. Not bothered at all. As long as he's got his mum to cuddle, he's fine. Now, when I was younger, when I'm doing thingy, I would just dab a bit of water on instead of dunking it, because it just concentrate in the middle, as opposed to... I'm using the outside of the paper now as well, because the inside, when I've been thingying it on there, is all worn away first. Yeah, when I was younger, they used to always have the big fireworks displays in the park on the 5th of November. As they say, that was the last time an honest man entered Parliament. Just Guy Fawkes, when he tried to blow up. Super smooth. It looks as if I could have maybe gone around the edge a bit more with a 500. I'm going to try and get it out with 1,000. It's a little bit like a scuffing rather than scratches. Shows that you've not paid as much attention to that bit as you I haven't actually checked on YouTube to see if anyone's watching these. Maybe then none of you care, which is absolutely fine. Thought maybe there would be a small amount of people who might appreciate watching somebody polish a rock, but yeah, that's weird when you say it out loud, isn't it? I can feel that's like gliding, it's super smooth. Super smooth. It's dry shooting. Definitely better in the middle. There's still a little bit of scuff, but like I'd be happy enough with that if I found it in a stall. I'm going to move up to, let me see what we've got. It's no alcohol for legal reasons. Let's have a gander. 60, 90, 400, 3,000, 124, 2,000, 2,500 we'll go for. 2,565. Should probably like cut it and be careful and stuff, and just tear it. I can never be bothered trying to find the scissors. Give it a good wash in between, because I always forget to give it a good wash in between. There, guys, the start of the show. Oh, that is a lot of fireworks very close. Are you okay, buddy? Give me a kiss. Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy you are. Not even bothered in the slightest. I know my jar is pure manky, right, but because it's silica and it's like bad for your health, you don't want to get it. You don't want to get it in you. You want to breathe it in, you don't want to drink it or accidentally, like a paint jar. That's my next TikTok. I'm gonna write that down. Point. Yeah, my jar is wanky because I always use the same jar. Because I always use the same jar, I rarely clean it. I don't really want the gunge that's in it in my pipes. But if you're gonna start this as a hobby, I would recommend. Always using the same jar. And do you know what I did? Like I melted some bismuth one day and made bismuth crystals. Badly, but I did. Very poorly. You've got to do things rubbishly before you get good at them. Anyway, bismuth. And then I done it in this specific pan, and then I forgot I had used this pan for bismuth crystals, and then I made porridge in it one day and I ate the porridge and I didn't die. But I might have metal poisoning. I was okay. So take more care than me. This is the moral of that story. Stone is just something else. Yes, Kai is a good one. It's not one of mine, I think it's one of Fox's. Stunning. I'd have just died if I'd found it. Sometimes I find one and just stand on the beach like, ah! I can't do it anymore, I have to go home. Yes, I do. Watch out, I don't want you to get silica water on you. He's my best boy, ain't you? He said a long day, he was up early with me, ain't he? Take the cat in the garage. And then doing it by hand, I mean, the outside has been tumbled stage 1. So that's the difference between, just try to get it dry, between tumbled and polished on one face and tumbled on the outer face. She's a beaut, she's a beaut. And this paper's already starting to go, I think. I think that could go with 3. Not going to make much difference. Now I dried that and didn't wet it, but my paper is really damp, so I'm getting away with it. Otherwise, keep it wet. Don't want to breathe it in. Give me a nice raspy voice right now. Also, the heat can crack the stone. We noticed that with the pectolite, it can put cracks in it. That's what we're at so far. Try to straighten up the lens. I want it to be clear and it's like, no. I'll send some pictures to folks for the Instagram. And I will grab some 3000. Ooh, I need to order more of this one. There's any sandpaper sponsors out there. I've got really good hardware and sandpaper you want to advertise. We're your peeps. Good wash. I can hear Kai going nuts in the hallway, rolling around on his back. He's quite happy though, which is good, because fireworks night, I want him to be happy. I did put a lot of drugs in his food. He gets passion flower extract and valerian treats and that calm stuff because he's got Cushing's disease and he gets really stressed out. So everything that can help him not be stressed, he's already on, which is probably why he's not bothered about fireworks, because why would he be? Doesn't have a care in the world. The ultimate good boy. I'm sitting here because I'm used to putting loads of weight into it in the first few stages, but you don't really need to in the later stages, so I've been told. Always feel the need to point out that this is like Fox is the polisher extraordinaire, I'm just like the apprentice. But I think he's, he'll kill me for saying this, but I think he's a bit more camera shy than me. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, you can't really see I'm going to have to pick this up again. The colours as much as maybe you could in a better light. I'll try and take you through. Got the big light on though. Try and show you in a bit. But it's stunning stone. Wasn't me that cut it either. I'm not a saw person, but I'm gonna have to get used to it. Whew. I wonder where I found it. You see, I wonder where the leather is, but it's there. Not sure how much it will taste on this grit, to be honest, because it was pretty mirror. You okay out there, bud? Rough? Alright? I'm still thinking it could do a little bit more in the centre. A little bit more in the centre. It's always where the crystal pocket there is in the top is always going to be less polished than the rest. That's just how it is. But when you see it up close, it's got like tiny little scores still. I just a perfectionist. The thing is, when you don't get them out, they annoy you. So every time you see that stone again, you're like, oh, I wish I had done more. Even some of them aren't possible. It's just not possible to get them out. But you still wish you could. It's a nice painting, like, it's been in my living room for a while, and then we had that market on Sunday and we took it with us, and it got a little bit dirtied up, but I'm happy to keep it in my living room. But if you want to ask him for something, go ahead, do it in the comments even, and you'll see it. I'm kind of happy with this. I'm going to move on to the leather stage. You're not going to get it better than that, and I'm amazed at how much of a difference. I mean, obviously it's like it's a power tool in it, like effectively the tumbler. But I still like that we want to be. This really needs cleaning so badly. I mean, we do things by hand, and if we use it for the bottom stages and then do our own thing for the top stages, then we're still kind of doing it by hand, which is nice. And I think that's important for what we've done so far. Wash. Oh, This is just like, it's a leather chamois, but it's like wrecked. It's just wrecked. And the last stage is to polish it on leather, but I've got to be like fast rather than putting pressure on it, and I'm always like better at the pressure stages. That's been 20 minutes and I'm going to be finished reasonably soon. And it's not tiring. Who's tired? You tired? I'm not tired. But that's, I mean, the tumbler makes a huge difference, even if it's only getting used in the beginning stage. And then what I'll do is I'll put like a pot together with the ones that are too round for me to do by hand, and then they can go back in it. It's enough of that. You okay, bud? He's sitting by the window watching the fireworks. He's the weirdest boy. And basically, once you get to the later stages, you can't over polish. Everything you kind of turn it to from then on is going to be good. Let's see if I can find. If I do pick it up, hopefully you'll get the light. See, trying to do it so that you're not getting all the dark and the light too much. Yeah, it's not wet anymore. It's totally dry. Get my big face, sorry.